Look,
You didn't
look,
say
look,
that
I like
last
watching
time.
his body language.
I don't
Look,
have.
watch this, right? And this is usually a snare of anger. Look,
It's not
his nose is getting more furrow. Notice his nose.
sure.
Boom, right? This is, and he was like
Is
this is anger. You even see dogs doing that, like that, right? That's a sign of he's actually feeling jealous and aggressive, because, or in other words, a sexually competitive state. Psychologists call that micro expressions, where you try to hide your emotions, but they leak out in quick, subtle expressions in your face. And the thing is, humans are so good at hiding it that I actually had to slow it down to catch it. But if you
Like a boss.
So watch how she made her ex regret losing her. And a lot of the times, if you actually make somebody regret losing you, you're never gonna get that satisfaction, because at that point you don't give a fuck. You just don't care. All right. So let's see how she got that revenge. How she made him regret losing him, because from reading the comments, I'm only going off of the comments, so I haven't watched it yet. From reading the comments, they say that he pretty much looks like he regrets losing her, right? So we'll see what she did. And if you don't know if you haven't watched the previous video, just go to the video that's called "This is why your love is not enough for him," or the previous video, and you'll see it. All right, so let's begin this. Oh, and don't forget 40% off all of the courses, using the coupon code MINDFUL. All right, purchase it or I'm closing the channel. And we're selling this painting. It's $75. Is a Van Gogh replica. It's in pastels. I painted it myself. So yeah, you could DM me if you want to get it.
I was in love with you. I wanted to be with you. But that's all in the past now.
I hope I never see you again.
Holy shit. Okay, let's see this. Let's see you can see the jealousy all over his face. He regretted losing her. I love how calm and grown up she is with his childish behavior. He's like the human version of period cramps. The biggest coward is a man who awakens a woman's love without the intention of loving her. Broken. And to show you how butthurt he is, notice how when she talks about how she improved her life without mentioning a man, he doesn't get angry. But then later she talks about how she improved her life and has a man, and you'll notice how his body language changes. It puts him in a sexually competitive state. But when a man feels sexually competitive, but you tell him that you finally fell in love, he feels the urge to compete for you, but there's no game going on because he already lost it. That hurts the ego. Watch this. Just notice. He's only mad when when she's happy with her life, but as soon as she brings a guy into the equation, all of a sudden he gets pissed off.
I've learned a lot from the video. I learned a lot this past year. Grew my social following, my career, my life did like a 180.
I'm in a good place, taking care of myself, drinking more water, exfoliating. I'd like to learn my lessons the hard way. I'm glad that we did the video. It's definitely changed both of our lives for the better.
Watch this. This is the ultimate revenge.
I've moved on. I fell in love again.
At that point is when blood rushed into his head, and he just envy and jealousy. Watch.
Great guy, and we're very happy.
That's good to hear.
That's not good to hear, because even the blink, when he said that's good, he instantly blinked in a much slower rate. Watch.
We're very happy.
Watch this, right? Because this is good to see, like, in terms of like lie detection. You can notice his nonverbals change. And she's like, yeah, let me see his face. Look.
That's good to hear.
Notice how it's actually much slower. I just think his brain is processing it, and he doesn't like what he hears. And sometimes when you don't like what you see, or when you don't like what people are telling you, you will either tend to blink a lot, or that even happens when you're lying generally.
I'm happy you finally found someone that can give you.
And notice his face. His head movement is changing. There's just more movement, which to me means he's lying.
What you deserve, sis.
He's like, he doesn't
I'm
believe
happy
it.
for you.
Like he just,
Someone that can give you what you deserve.
he doesn't believe it.
sis. I'm happy for you.
You see that it's funny. This is actually a lie detection. When somebody says I like it, they usually go like this. Their body's congruent. But when somebody says I don't like it, they go like this. When somebody's mind is when somebody's trying deep down, they say they don't like it. They'll be like, "Of course I like it. Yeah, of course I love it." And this is what he's doing.
You finally found someone that can give you what you deserve, sis. I'm happy for you. I actually was in a relationship when we shot the first one.
Wait, I'm watching this video right now, and I realize he didn't talk about his girlfriend at that time. If I was his girlfriend, I'm like, dude, you don't bring me up. What the hell, dude? Yo, this dude is insane, man.
You didn't say that last time.
I don't have to, it's not your business. I don't have to tell you everything.
So now he's saying that, and the reason why he said that, notice the aggression. He instantly said that. The only reason why you would say that is to hurt the person. Sometimes the way you know he regrets losing you is because he throws, or even her, he throws in your face the new relationship. He casually brings it up, right? Especially after you brought up yours, right? So it's almost like if you didn't feel anything, any envy, you wouldn't bring it up, right? Or you wouldn't bring it up with this much vitriol. Look at the way he says it. Like this, let me see, I think he does do that.
You didn't say that last time.
I don't have to, it's not your business. I don't have to tell you everything.
No,
You didn't
no,
say
no,
that
I like
last
watching his body language.
I don't
Look,
have-
watch this, right? And this is usually a snare of anger. Look,
It's not
his nose is getting more furrow. Notice his nose.
sure.
Boom, right? This is, and he was like
Is
this is anger. You even see dogs doing that, like that, right? That's a sign of he's actually feeling jealous and aggressive, because, or in other words, a sexually competitive state.
You didn't say that
I like
last
watching his body language.
I don't
Look,
have-
watch this, right? And this is usually a snare of anger. Look,
it's not
his nose is getting more furrow. Notice his nose.
sure.
Boom, right? This is, and he was like
Is
this is anger. You even see dogs doing that, like that, right? That's a sign of he's actually feeling jealous and aggressive, because, or in other words, a sexually competitive state. Psychologists call that micro expressions, where you try to hide your emotions, but they leak out in quick, subtle expressions in your face. And the thing is, humans are so good at hiding it that I actually had to slow it down to catch it. But if you're actually aware of it and you're looking out for it, you could catch a lot of micro expressions like we did there.
business. I don't have to tell you everything.
I was in love with you. I wanted to be with you. But that's all in the past now.
I hope I never see you again.
Yeah. Again, this is why I say sometimes revenge you don't get. Sometimes people's ego are so strong that they'll never show you they're actually hurt, right? And a lot of people will, when they want to get revenge on an ex, they want to see the tears. I'm like, look, you're not gonna see the tears, because some people have so much ego that they rather cry in quiet desperation than to show you any hints of weakness on their part.
I wipe my hands of you.
But for me, I don't want her to look like the innocent one. She's not innocent here. She allowed this to happen. It's just that simple. And the battery might die in a few minutes. All right. The fuck, dude? It's like your equivalent of spitting on the ground. Yeah, man, this is like You see people's true colors once like a relationship ends. That's when you see how they really are. But a lot of people, you know, they when you deal with a narcissist or somebody with a strong ego, their ego is so strong that sometimes they won't even show you that they've been hurt, right? And sometimes it's just better to move on. It is the best revenge. Seeing your happiness is the best revenge. It's like being a dead person and coming back to life and seeing your family rejoicing. It's like, what the fuck? Like, why aren't you sad, right? Like, it's the same thing. It's kind of like people want to see you cry or at least feel bad or at least have a hard time moving on. And when you become happy, your ex don't get happy, right? So I could promise you in a few months. Now this guy sounds like this guy's ego could be so strong that he'd rather cut his nose just to spite his face, right? And this is why men like this are really toxic. And I'll be honest, women like this will accept this type because they're both the same size of the same different sides of the same coin. When you accept this, you literally become this because most likely with her ex, with her new boyfriend, she might be looking at his phone. Because she says she was looking at the last boyfriend's phone. She might be doing the same shit with him. Cause she got used to it doing it with that guy, with the ex guy that looks Dominican. All Dominican looking dudes always be cheating, man, making us look bad. In other words, the ultimate revenge is just moving on. Because to them, they say, hey, why did she get over me so quickly? Why did he get over me so quickly? It hurts the ego. I want to see you go to a therapist to get over me, right? Especially if his ego is that huge. He wants to see he wants to see something like changing your hair color, freaking going to South America doing ayahuasca. Like they want to see the whole shebang bang. But if they see you moving on and you're happy in a new relationship, getting married, having friends, new friends, then that hurts them because they're miserable and they want to see other people join in their misery. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want one-on-one coaching, go to mindforattraction.org. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys ever want to learn how to use your feminine energy to influence people, learn how to use your masculine energy to become more assertive, and also learn how to blend both energies to improve your dating life, your spiritual life, honestly, your relationship life, your family life, your career life, this is the course for you. If I had to make a course for my nieces, I have two nieces, one is 19 and one is 15. 16. Holy shit. Oh my God, he's a bad fucking uncle. He's a bad uncle. Get him. Shut up, Melissa. You should get this course, right? And this is the course that I will make for them. So, for example, watch the curriculum, right? In the first week, we're going to be showing you how to establish a strong masculine foundation without letting it hurt your feminine energy. This masculine foundation is a source of who you are, right? It's your bodyguard. Without this, whatever feminine energy you create will be destroyed by the outside because your masculine is your shield. So we'll talk about goal setting. We'll talk about how to develop a serious attitude. We're going to be talking about how to use more logic, how to use more goal-oriented behavior. It's more how to be a man. Now the next one is how to embrace the feminine energy, right? This one would teach you about how to minimize excessive masculine traits, developing self-awareness, healing abundant feminine energy, regulating your emotion, mastering voice qualities and facial expressions, surrendering control and allowing pain to be felt. This is honestly, this will supercharge, like Kaioken, your masculine energy. After that, we have femininity in the workplace and how to be feminine in the workplace without letting people take advantage of you, and the nuances of how women on power should behave versus women who are subordinates in the workplace, and even the dress code. This is based on psychology, people. It's kind of insane. I'm actually excited about this one. The next week, we talk about navigating the labyrinth of male and female friendship. And this, a lot of women find confusing, so we talk about that. And how to identify envious friends, how to identify the good friends, how to keep male friends, and how to keep female friends. Week 5, we talk about how to release the burden of the past and stop and destroy mental projections. This is actually really powerful. And then week 6, we talk about how to increase your observational power so that you can read people better. And we have a bunch of bonuses. The course starts at $99, and you guys can pre-order the course today at $69 before it goes out. If you're watching this, most likely I'm in the meditation retreat, so most likely I will be praying for all of you guys. And just click on the description down below of the video. Right there, you'll see it, and you can pre-order that course. It's gonna be out by the end of next month or the beginning of February of March. One of the two people, because I have a 10-day retreat to do, and I want to finish the course after the retreat, because I think the ideas are gonna be so much better. All right, man. I'll see you guys later. Pre-order, man. Oh, I'm closing the channel.